easy one. Where we at? And no, I don't care about the music tonight. Just is what it is. And make sure I'm actually live. Am I live? I don't think so. How come it's telling me my video can't be played in the background? Background of what? I ain't in the background. Alright, let me refire this up again. I'll get back in a minute. I see you. Alright, let's figure this out. Almost forgot how to do this. You know, the last live stream I did was September 19th. Oh, I'm live. Cool. Closed caption. Did I forget to shut that off? Holy cow. Thailand loves me. Hello, ladies. I see you in Thailand. Alright, I gotta do all the hellos. What do we start now with? Wow, we got a delay. This is like a 20-second delay. I'm not used to all that. Alright, let me get some hellos. What do we got? 88 people. That is cool. I feel like standing up a bit. I don't know. You know why we're here, right? Do you know what? Do you know where we are? First of all, I think everyone knows. Jan, how you doing? See everyone later? Alright, I'll see everyone later. Oh, is that an early one? Or is that a present one? Mary Leathers, how are you? Maria Ann, Linda Anderson. I dig the jacket. Alright, let's do some hellos here. Yeah, it has been a while, has it not? I don't like that. Let me see if I can block it. Oh, that's good. Now, how do we do this? I'm supposed to talk? You know why we're here, right? We're at the Bellagio. That's almost a no-brainer. Alright, let me continue the hello activities. Val Marie, Chris Miller, Jim Wolf, Venus, Jim, Arthur, Thomas Helm, Sue, keep them coming. Marshall, how you doing? Oh, Vaughn, kicking off parking activities. Holy shit, was it a project parking. They were just like, you can't come in. They literally had the gates open and they were vetting everyone. They're like, unless you're a guest, you're not coming in. I'm just like, think fast, like I'm checking in. And they're like, oh, okay, good. And there was like 4 spots. Yeah, it was pretty interesting getting in here. Let's see, who else? Tom Lars, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I wanted to get this streaming. You know, we missed Christmas. I don't know what's gonna take place New Year's, and we haven't seen the Christmas display, so we're gonna go check it out in all its glory. Alright, come on. Toss your name up there. I want to say hellos. Haven't seen anyone. John Rambo, what's going on? No sound? Is that accurate that there's no sound? No sound? I got sound. That might have been earlier. I don't know. I scrolled all the way back so I don't miss anyone. Stephen J. Oh, thank you for that beautiful Christmas card of you and your lovely wife. Susan, how are you? Jamie Thomas. Kyle, what's going on, brother? Mark 1. Oh, you changed your name. Mark 702. Captain Lope, what's up? Charles Myers. That scared it. That literally made my heart like jump. What the hell is that? That freaking stupid lion up there. Kicked his ass. Who else? Where was I? C34. I feel like I'm calling a play. 34, 65, 2, putt. I told you, Mr. Vacation. Mr. Vacation was like, when are you coming? And I'm like, when are you coming live? I said, I'll be there tomorrow. I planned this. Well, I thought I planned it, and I made it by the skin of my teeth. But I'm here. Had to spend some time with you. I missed you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Aaron, how you doing? Chaotic Rich, Leaf Farmer, all the people are here. Jeff 9883. Yeah, it's good to see everyone again too. Like I said, it's been like 3 months or so. So we gotta talk. Fred 2297. Michael, shout out Chicago, Chi-Town. I don't watch you often. I met you once at Red Rock. Love to hear you chat, which thank you very much. I do appreciate that. You forgot my channel existed? No, I'm here. We'll talk about like what I've been up to and why I've been busy and all that other type of stuff. I've been like stupid busy, but all for a good cause. I mean, I posted something on LinkedIn, I think it was last night. If you're not building an asset or something, you're just keeping busy. I don't believe in just keeping busy. I look younger? Cool. Must be all that good eating. Yeah, a couple other things maybe, I don't know. Lizzie Hatch, I am good and Happy New Year to you too. Dan Adamo, Chris K, Greg Jasper, Gary Gideon, Sylvia, how are you? Lynn. Oh, shout out. Wow. Dude, what's up? Oh, I'm like way back on the chat. What I got? There's 143 people. That's cool. All right, good. So sound is good. Huge snowstorm. It's probably been the coldest December probably since I've lived in Vegas. It's been like, today was like 55. It's gonna go down to like the high 30s, but it's been beautiful, like absolutely freaking beautiful. My air conditioner hasn't come on since, ain't get me this time. Hasn't come on since November. My electric bill is gonna be pretty friggin' tolerable this year. My eyes is really blue today. Thank you for noticing. All right, let's see. Gary, what's going on, brother? I missed you. All right, Kelly Whitman's here. Don. Being shot at, that's funny. Marie Bella. Have you tried closing the live stream and get back in? Yeah, sometimes that fixes a lot of problems too. Like I said, I haven't done this in a while. I even messed up the thumbnail. If you noticed, I forgot to change the background and show that it was like Christmas at Bellagio. Where's your Mjolnir? Not wearing it this evening. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes I always have one underneath, but I'm wearing something different tonight. Stop. They're trying to induce me to friggin' gamble. I wouldn't gamble right now with your money. if I just found like $1,000, I'd rather give it to charity than put it in any of these machines. These machines are tighter than a snake's head. Venus and Jim, thank you for Super Chat activities. And Super Chat will be greatly apprecited because parking tonight was $40. $40. Why is why? Jennifer, how are you? Shout out Ohio. Mr. Porkenstein. Dude, some she's trying to give you a hint. Yeah, right? It's about to pay out big. Do these giant freaking 15-foot tall machines ever pay out? I don't know about all that. It's been warmer here in Colorado. Yeah, Tom, it's been chilly. I mean, I don't mind. This is the first time I got to wear this jacket all year. I scored a bunch of like, really, I don't know if you guys have. I took in there a long time ago. There's a Macy's home center. It's like a home center. They got beds and all the rest of that shit in there. Speaking of beds, remind me to talk about my bed later. But they have something called like Last Act or some shit like that, where they discount everything. In the men's department, the women's department looks lame AF, but in the men's department, holy cow. I mean, brand name stuff. They have like Michael Kors. I mean, I'm not like, big brand guy or whatever. I'm not gonna wail, oh, Michael Kors, look at me. You pay me. I ain't paying to advertise you. Anyway, Buster JC with the 10. Thank you very much. Most appreciated. But they had tahini. You know, ladies are probably familiar with tahini. They had a tahini like puffer jacket vest thing or whatever. I mean, if you went to Dillard's or Nordstrom's and bought tahini, it was probably like $200. $14.99. Stupid deals. I bought a pair of, believe it or not, Florsheim, a comfortable AF Florsheim, like convention shoes, you know, like business on the top, sneaker on the bottom. They were marked $229. I bought them for $35. So if you got one of those discount last act Macy's spots, fellas, it was ridiculous. I spent like $100 and I walked out with bags of stuff. Anyway, Chris, thank you. Thank you for helping out with the parking activities there. Yeah, I wasn't expecting no $40. I would have came out anyway. Because I love you guys, and I do miss you. Alright, let me put all the hearts and all the thanks and all that stuff in there. But definitely remind me to talk about bed later. That weird noise is this slot machine acting stupid. It's like, put money in me. Yeah, eat a bag. I don't have any coffee. I didn't get here on time to like hustle up some coffee. I'm gonna grab some on the way out. I'll stop in the high limit room. You know, one of the girls in there. I wouldn't call them girls anymore. They're all like in their 40s. Ladies. Some of the ladies in there will hook me up with some casino coffee. Yeah, I kind of miss the walks too. I mean, I do and I don't. I mean, after 5 years of walking, that did take its toll. It turned me from a 10 shoe to a 10 wide. That was a lot of walking I did. I walked thousands of miles, but I do miss the vibe and the ambiance and everything. Yeah, I do. Miss Google, how you doing? Alan. Yeah. Something. Can you hear the music in the background too? But without any further ado, Mr. Vacation with the Vibe, Happy New Year. Let's go walk a little bit. Let me talk to you while I walk with you. Thought this thing had a pocket in it. This is actually like a very, very deep black. It looks gray on there for some reason, but I dig the colors. I do dig the colors. Alright, let me get over to all messages. What the hell is this top fans thing? See who the top fan is. Chris K is the top fan. What do you win? Oh, they put pictures up here. Now I get to look at everyone. Let's look at my top fans. Look at you, Linda Anderson, with the cowgirl hat on. I'm digging it. Alright, let's walk around a little bit. I'm gonna put this away for a second. What we talk, I want to get some business. I wouldn't say business. I want to get some thoughts out of the way. Then we're gonna go check out Cryptmip. Alright? Let me stick this in my pocket. I usually have my iPad in this sling bag. It's so weird without it. It's light. Freaking iPads weigh like as much as a laptop. I get a lot accomplished with an iPad. I generally do. That's usually how I work, like from like 5 in the morning to maybe 8, and then from 8 to like midnight or 2 or 3. I like working on the iPad a little better. Alright, let me just get my shite together. Oh, I could say shit. Let me get my shit together. Oh, I could drop F-bombs too. And I don't really care if we get dinged for copyrights. I'm not here about all that. I'm here because I want to see Christmas and I want to see you guys. So let's commence that operation. I think I got everything. Got everything. Yes, I do. That was that freaking lion that was talking shit. That guy was flashing like a wad of hundreds, and I'm just like, dude, this is ne'er-do-wells. Be ye careful. But, I mean, as hard as it was to get in here, there's not a lot of people on the floor. And as typical, the convention authority posted the anticipated numbers every freaking year. It's like they don't even bother changing the thumbnail. It's going to be 340,000 people. I mean, there'll be more people than normal, but I don't know about that 340,000 BS. The numbers came out for November. The airport numbers, they said flights into Vegas were down by 10.2%. That's a big hit. That's a big ass hit. If any of your numbers, if your salary went down 10%, you'd be hurting. So effectively, Vegas' salary went down 10%. Well, there's more people down here. Plus, I think they were doing some type of multiplier event last week. Bellagio tends to stay busy. All right, so what do I want to talk about? A couple things I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Bror Nation Get Together 2026 because it's almost 2026. Believe it or not, we started talking about it when there was still like 10 months to go, and 8 months to go, and 6 months to go. Now there's, let me see, January, February, March, April. Okay. I had a count on my fingers. It's 3.5 months to go. And a couple of people have asked, being that I haven't been streaming, how you doing? That I haven't been streaming all that much, and we'll talk about that in a minute. If I'm actually going. And of course I'm going. That is a given. There's no way in the world, it's already on my work calendar. Nobody's going to claim that time. And yes, I am going and I'm going to participate as much as I possibly can, but definitely for opening event, Maggiano's, the whole bit. And right now there is 11 seats left. And I think we need to close that out by the end of January. Jan can correct me if I'm wrong. The end of January is last dibs on that 11. And then I think because it's a 2-part payment. It's 50% down, 50%, I think a month later. So plan for that. But it's cheap. Excuse me. That's a good looking jacket. Yeah, matching jackets with bros. Said it's from Turkey. Let's see. We just glitched out a second there. Is that right, Jan? 11 seats left. Deposits are due by the 31st. Final payment due on April 1st. Yes. So follow those simple instructions. But yeah, I am going to be there. It has nothing to do with nothing. So I'm looking forward to it. But like I said, Maggiano's, in my opinion, I mean, not that any of them sucked. We haven't had a bad event yet. Regardless of venue, regardless of who came, regardless of the food, regardless of when. However, Maggiano's, in my opinion, afforded us the best opportunity for hanging out and talking and fellowshipping and mingling and mixing and switching tables and, you know, shit, we could dance in this place. I mean, we have a big, big room compared to the amount of people that we are. So it's just fun. It's just fun. There's a bar inside, you know, the whole bit. It's nice. I want to step outside for a second. Let's see what up. Wow. I need it right in the nads. Oops. They didn't really, the whole town didn't Christmas up for the most part. Yeah, and we got the balcony, everything. We'll take pictures, the whole bit. Did anyone else feel like this Christmas was off? Or was that just me? Because I didn't really, honestly, you remember what I did last year. You know, I set up the whole den, full-blown Christmas, most of the kitchen, most of my dining room, and I had the tree in the living room, but you guys never got to see that. This year, I didn't get to do much, you know, busy and all that. but it just felt a little off. It just felt a little off. Like there wasn't even that many Christmas commercials on TV. The stores really aren't decorated. I was in the fashion show mall the other day. I was like, yawn. And it's just a very strange Christmas this year. Can't really put my finger on it. Went by fast too. Yeah, right? It just was not right this year. It's like someone was trying to pull the plug on Christmas. But I don't care, because I got a new Christmas tree this year. Didn't get to decorate. I think, no, there's 3 decorations on it. It's a big one. It rotates in a 360. I always wanted that. You know, that way you don't have to stick it in a corner. And I got so many ornaments. I mean, ornaments, like boxes of them that I never even get to, because, you know, you're only decorating the part of the tree that shows for the most part. Now that I have a 365-degree tree and it's 9 feet tall, I could decorate the whole thing. You need a ladder. And I don't care. If I get it done in frickin' March, so be it. That's when Christmas starts all over again. I'm going to spend the entire year Christmasing out, because there's no way I'm missing a Christmas. I had a relaxing Christmas. I kind of stayed in bed and chilled. It felt good. It definitely felt good. Sounds good, right? Yeah, it was just, I don't know, it was just off something. Whether it was the people, whether it was, I don't know. This is something a little bit, can't quite put my finger on it, but I don't remember such a, the way I would describe it is bland. It was a very bland Christmas season, but then again, you know, it's not about, what did the Grinch say? It's not about ribbons and bows and, you know, all the rest of that shit. It's about spending time. I found people a little more distant this year, a little more, I don't know, a little more to themselves. I'm not blaming anyone, but people, I don't know, people are a little shut down this year. That's the way I feel. People are a little shut down this year. Yeah. CC with the 20.25. Thank you so much. That is so appreciated.
But I looked at
so appreciated. No, the last live stream, the last official sit-down live stream was September 19th. But then, when I was out in Chicago, I did that one from the airport, where I got stuck at the airport due to that air traffic control BS. 9.5 hours. 9.5 hours in an airport. That couldn't have sucked enough. It was, yeah, I get antsy. And you don't want to, like, go, I mean, what they kept doing was dripping it, too. They kept saying, oh, looks like we're going to get off in another half hour, and it became 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, 7, 7:50. They did that all the way to, like, midnight or so. I got in the door at, like, 3 a.m. over here. They kept dripping it. You know, if they told us and they were honest up front, I would have left, went back to the hotel that we stayed in, and just caught a flight the next day. We got 9 hours in an airport. Ugh. So business-wise, yeah, I've been like stupid busy. I wouldn't call it busy. Busy, I don't even like the word busy anymore. Busy, that's like, no, I was productive. I've been super productive, doing all the things. You know, business is good, company's doing great. I mean, 2026 is going to be a freaking outrageous year for the company. So yeah, it's all hands on and enjoying every minute of it. But unfortunately, you know, it's also been, you know, anywhere from 60 to 80 hours. 1 week, a couple of weeks ago, I worked 91 hours. You know, I just stopped counting now, you know, because it doesn't bother me one way or the other. But 91 hours? That's what most people work in a month. They do that shit in a week. Do that shit standing on my head with training wheels. All right, we ready to go in? I think so. But I love every second of it. Enjoying the people I work with. It's just freaking awesome. And it's disruptive. What I mean by disruptive, meaning our technology is disruptive. We're a disruptive force in the software industry. And you know me, I get off on that shit. I get off on being disruptive. And now it's totally appropriate. We're a disruptive force in the industry. Not just in my personal life. So it feels good. It feels good to have, like, people threatened by us. Most people would be like, oh, look what the article came out. Oh, look what this one's doing. Oh, look at that one. They're stealing our ideas. I'm like, fuck them. That's validation. If they're worried about us already, they can eat a bag. Bring it on. So you know I'm having fun with the whole thing. But yeah. Alright. Trisha. Yeah, I'm a geek and a half. I'm an operator. I'm director of operations. So does that qualify me as an operator? I gotta wear one of those. We didn't look over here yet. Alright, ever. See, I mean, I try, you know? Ain't gonna bring. Don't work like that. And then finally think, but what the hell else did they have? Oh, they had Disney's version of Scrooge, the animated one, which was pretty cool. And what was the other one I watched? Oh, no, yeah, The Grinch. There was one other one. I forgot what it was. And they had A Wonderful Life and all those other ones on there. So Hulu is not being a bunch of dicks about it. But everywhere else, they paywalled. How could you paywall Charlie Brown? I mean, at some point, that's just... I get people want to make money, but you're going to paywall Charlie frickin' Brown Christmas? That's like an institution. You're going to paywall it.
That's $3,000.
Coal in your stocking. You hear what that guy said? He's like, that's $3,000. Don't touch it. That's funny. That's kind of neat. Paywall. Yeah. Yeah, Jesus X. You can just eat a freaking bag. Paywall Charlie Brown. Whoever came up with that, I don't know. I'm gonna choke on a bag. Alright, here we go. I mean, I'm not saying this is gonna be bad or anything, but last year, I don't know. It was just ridiculous. Let's touch everything. I'm gonna drop the EVs so we can get full appreciation of the lights. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When they finally kiss goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm. Can you invest in my company? That was a discussion that's been had. You know, there might be a stock issuance. If you're truly interested, I mean, we're gonna 500x in valuation over the next maybe 24 months. 500x. So yeah, it'd be a pretty good return on investment. Yeah, reach out to me. I'll talk to you about it. If it's available, it's going to be available very, very, very limited. 500x. That's what I'm shooting for. But that's what all the analysts have told us so far. Looking at 500x in the next 24 months at the bare minimum. Ah! Suckers! Makes me laugh. Just Bror. Hey, Bror Fredrik. Make sure you spell Fredrik right. Fredrik. Hey, Bror Fredrik at gmail.com. People have also asked me about Bitcoin. They're like, hey, Bror Fredrik, you said Bitcoin would be $250,000 by now. No, it's not, unfortunately. We all know that. And why? Why did it go from 125K down to hovering in the high 80s right now? Because it's where it's supposed to be. All things considered, 88 or 89 or 87, where it's hovering right now, is where it's supposed to be based on market conditions and other things. That push to 125 was based on Trump. I kind of dig this, but it's the same one as last year. It was the push. Are we wide? We're not wide. Hold on a second. Rule 44. Ooh, someone knows their business. Someone knows their business right there. I saw that. Now we're on the wide angleizations. It's where it's supposed to be. That whole thing about it going up to 125. I mean, I wasn't opposed to it. I didn't buy it. I bought it at exactly 100K. I bought more. Just to say I bought it at exactly 100K. But most of my purchases have been, in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, like that. So I'm fine. DCA, dollar cost average. But it's where it's supposed to be. And then Trump was like, oh, and he started talking some more stuff today about paying off the national debt with Bitcoin and stuff. That was all, the premise of that was based on him talking about, creating a Bitcoin reserve and all the other, I'm going to make, America the Bitcoin capital of the world. And he never followed through with that shit. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not disappointed with some of the things that he said, and that's one of them. He said it, and a lot of people voted for him based on that, and a lot of people bought Bitcoin and probably dumped it. See, that's the other thing. When they saw that parabolic shot from 79 to 125 in the span of 2 months, a lot of people bought, but those weren't like serious people. They just wanted to get in on it because, our friggin' president's, pimping it, so cool. But at the same time, they sold. As soon as it started normalizing, they couldn't withstand and they friggin' dumped it all. And they probably dumped it for a profit. When people sell, price goes down. So we're okay, in the Bitcoin realm. We're where we're supposed to be. No harm, no foul. It's going to continue to rise. I mean, maybe at 20%, between 20 and 30% a year because of, the normalization and the stability that institutions have brought to it and the ETFs. But tell me something else that's going to return an average 25% year over year over year over year over year. So I'm good. I ain't complaining. I ain't selling any until it hits $1 million. Oh, beautiful Christmas. And I keep telling people, all the ups and downs we've witnessed in the market, who's been the most stable? What has been the most stable thing that I've talked about? SCHD. SCHD. Oh my God, the market crashed freaking 20%. SCHD, will go down 25 cents. It just sits at $27. Okay, you don't get a lot of capital gain, but, with dripping your dividends back in, it's a solid almost 12% a year. Well, where are you going to get that? In a freaking CD? You know, SCHD is a freaking piggy bank. It'll keep ahead of inflation. If you want something safe, I've been saying that for freaking years, and everyone's like, you gotta beat inflation. But our economy, despite what people think, is doing great. Am I thrilled that a piece of chuck steak is freaking $12 a pound? Hell no, I'm not. But is what it is. SCHD. Alright. Can we walk to the train? Where's Santa? I ain't see no Santa. I ain't see no Santa. Oh, we're gonna walk to the choo-choo. But the sleigh slew. The sleigh slayed last year. Oh, the B stands for Bror. Someone rolled. Excuse me. Someone said my name, a total stranger. It was a total cold call. Not cold call, but it was a total cold meeting. And they actually rolled the R in Bror. Ooh, I like this. This sounds like my bedroom. My bedroom has like that sound deadening effect to it. What is that? There's a lot of people here.
¿Ven acá?
Ven acá. Oh, Jingle Bells. Oh, that's the other one I watched. Polar Express. Oh, they don't think. Yeah, Polar Express is cool. I dig it. She's all smiles. What are my channel goals for 2026? To keep it functional. I mean, I don't know how much time I'm going to be able to apply. I mean, when you're working 60, 70 hours a week, I mean, even if it went to 40, it'd be a little bit of a push. But it takes a lot of time to maintain the channel. Well, they already sent me a note saying that if I don't post a video or a live stream a month, that I would be demonetized and I'd have to reapply for monetization. So I put too much work into it to get demonetized. I mean, if I never post anything, I mean, I still get a couple $100 out of it just from, you know, views on older videos and whatnot. But so that pretty much guarantees at least one live stream. But yeah, I don't really have any specific goals. You know, my goals right now are to just build the most profitable asset, which is the company right now. And I'm excited to do it and be part of it. Did we go around this time? Miss Google with the 50. Thank you very much. Thank you, Barrington. I appreciate that. And you are one too. I mentioned that to someone the other day. I used almost that exact word. And I know sometimes, you know, I'm heavily immersed in the corporate environment now, and I've always been sort of a lone wolf. Now I run with a pack of lone wolves, but fully immersed in the corporate environment. So, you know, I said to someone, you know, I'm a freaking soldier when it comes to this shit. We were talking about, you know, the work we put in and the things we have to do and whatnot. I'm like, dude, I'm a freaking soldier. It doesn't matter. I do it as I get done. That's my tagline. I get shit done. I don't care what it is. I'll get it done. Wow, any more makeup? Jeez. I'm wearing a combination. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing a combination of Tom Ford Eau de Mineral with a light spray of Gucci Guilty on top, just to make it different. I like coming up with my own blends. Gotta touch it. Gotta touch it. Going on 4 years sober, good for you. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. See, I mean, do you get that same impression that, I mean, it doesn't even feel, what are they even playing right now? Is that a Christmas song? What is that, Taylor fucking Swift or something? What is that bullshit they're playing in the background? Doesn't feel Christmassy whatsoever. It's like the soundtrack from one of them Santa Bring Me a Man frickin' movies. Santa Bring Me a Man. Oh, boss babe goes to the small town, saves the candy cane factory, falls in love with her ex. How you doing? Falls in love with her ex-high school sweetheart, who now whittles elves for a living. And then, of course, the fiancé who she's cheating on drives in from town, but he gets a flat tire on the way in. And guess who helps him out with the flat tire? The guy who whittles, who's been banging his frickin' fiancé. I mean, is that every frickin' Christmas movie now? Come on. What happened to Santa and frickin' reindeer and Rudolph? Take one, Elf. Yeah, I mean, that's every freaking Hallmark. That's every, not even Hallmark. That's just every movie. It's every movie. You know, she's the misunderstanding, and she's, you know, she softens up at the end. I don't know what he said, but I kind of understood what he said. It's like, come on, you're holding everyone up. Okay, they reused this one. A giant nutcracker with a bee on top. Yeah, that was fun last year, Mary. Oh, this horse got training wheels on it too. Look at that. Oh, that's funny.
Can't go in the other way.
Yeah, some people taking down decorations. In Vegas, oh my God. They're just like, enough of this shit. Let's get it over with. I mean, I kind of dig the smoke, I suppose. I don't know. I feel like walking through again. Let's see. They got all the poinsettia activities going. It doesn't smell like pine in here. It smells like Tom Ford and Gucci Guilty. That's what it smells like. It smells like me. It's all up in my nose. Alright, I want to get a little closer over here. Watch the choo-choo train. Perfect. That's depressing. Better have a giant selfie stick. You want a snow angel? At the Salvation Army. Ooh. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could go up to the balcony there, but I checked. They are closed. Uh-oh. Seem to be getting boxed in up in here. Look at all these people. Take a picture of someone taking a picture. Alright, should I go back this way? Nah, seems like I'll be like swimming upstream. I think we'll go this way. Alright. Wow, look at all these people. Holy shit. It's kind of cool. And if anyone wanted to know, all the F1 stuff is down. The fountains are open for pedestrians. I mean, granted, that's quite a while ago, but they got it down in a month. Not too shabby. Last year, I think it was about the same time. They had to get it down for New Year's, but they got it done very quick this year. One more person elbows me, I'm gonna elbow him back. Holy shit, we came at the right time. Whoa, no freaking way. I just walked up and went through last time. Now, not so much. What time is it? Oh, it's still, we got time. It's not really even decorated outside here too much. Alright. Let's go do some people watching. We didn't get our hot cocoa. I did find some Nestle's actually makes a gluten-free, sugar-free hot cocoa. I'm gonna try that tonight. I'm in a mood. I did not fire up my fireplace so far this year. At all. I could, but it is so nice in that. I woke up this morning because it's been so cool. You know, my house is always warm. I never put on the heat. I got up, it was 59. That's what one of the thermometers said. The other one said 63. Oh my God, that pleases me to no end. That'll probably freak a lot of people out, but I loved it. I loved it. The best sleep ever. We got to talk about sleep in a second. We got to talk about beds in a second. Can we sit anywhere over here? Get up. What are you doing? No loitering. Loiterers. I'm going to have to go all the way down here to find a seat. She's got one of them rainbow dresses on. Did you see that Adam move? What happened? Did you see the Adam the woo guy, people over 50 need to get their health check or die? Really? I believe that's when you start dying, when you start going to doctors. Because they tell you shit you don't want to hear, then you believe it, and then you're gone. I'd rather supernova. I ain't going to a doctor unless, like, there's blood flowing that crazy glue won't stop. Other than that, F doctors. It's a freaking racket. You know, like breast exams. You know that? Oh, I got ladies. You know that breast exams, now they're coming out with reports saying when you get a breast exam, it actually causes cancer. It doesn't detect it, it causes it. Oh, but you need a colonoscopy just to make sure. Fuck that. No one's sticking nothing up my ass. Sorry. Ain't happening. But don't you want to catch it in time? No. I can live another freaking 30 years with whatever they're talking about. Fuck that. Gateway to being unhealthy. Unless you need one. I'm not saying don't go to one. Oh, did we just score a chair up here? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Now we can see all the flocks of people going this way. I just got what I believe to be my first commercial. How about that? Alright, let's people watch. Yeah, I mean, you know, when you need a doctor, I'm not saying don't go, but I just don't go to doctors that are. The best preventative medicine is eating right. Eating right and exercising. That's your preventative medicine. You know, you don't need a doctor to tell you you need to do this or you need to do that. You look in the mirror and you're like, yeah, I think I better get some exercise in. Yeah, I think I better, you know, whatever. Most people do not. So yeah, I'd rather supernova than have some doctor frickin' bust my balls. But hey, Bror Fredrik, shut up. And the funny thing is, most doctors are out of shape. I mean, would you go to like a personal trainer that had a big old freaking pot belly? No. And most doctors, they don't know shit. All they know is how to dispense. They're freaking Pez dispensers for the pharmaceutical industry. So fuck them. You're 70 and the doctor tell you no more mammogramage. Good. Yeah. There's better ways to have your boobs squeezed in between a couple pieces of glass. Just saying. I'm catching up on chat. You can people watch. What's that? Yeah, Mark 1, I'm sure you're getting plenty of exercise. 6 miles? That's a good walk, Linda. Want to come to your home and check if you're doing okay. I'm doing fine. I originally was like, oh my God, I'm saving so much money when I went carnivore, eating frickin' prime rib every day. And eating prime rib every day does get boring after a while. I'm not gonna bullshit you. It does get friggin' boring after a while. You're just like, prime rib again. But now, the prices and the meat just tastes a little different. It doesn't taste like cow anymore. I find myself like over seasoning it and just salting the shit out of it once I cut it. But yeah, it's doubled. I ain't gonna lie, it's doubled. But hey, the way I feel is, regardless, just think of it this way, regardless of who you politically lean, left, right, center, whatever the heck it is, whether you hate Trump or don't, think of it this way. You have another 3.5 years to make as much money as you can, because when the other side comes back in power, I could almost guarantee they're going to come back with a vengeance and undo everything, and it's going to be a bloodbath. So accumulate what you can now. Invest. There's only 3 types of people in this world. There's consumers, there's sellers, and there's investors. So consumer buys from Amazon, investors invest in Amazon. It's a cycle like that. It's a circle that comes full around. If you're just a consumer, you're gonna get screwed, blued, and tattooed, because $100 today in 5 years is gonna be the same as like 75, maybe more. I mean, if you know about quantitative easing and quantitative tightening, the quantitative easing cycle, they called off quantitative tightening is when the government, well, it's not even the government, the frickin' Fed Reserve, which has nothing to do with the government, it's a private organization that should be abolished. That's when they try to remove money from the economy in order to stimulate growth. And when that doesn't work, they have quantitative easing. The opposite is where they print money. Okay, both quantitative easing and quantitative tightening has ended on December 1st. Pay attention to what I'm saying here. I'll get back to Christmas in my bed in a minute. It ended December 1st. So what does that mean? It means, well, they already said what it means. The Federal Reserve, which has nothing to do with the government, it's a private institution that, governs us as a people. That's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, they've agreed to print $40 billion, print $40 billion a month. till with no cap on it. And they said they're going to increase it by 5 to 10% a month. So they're just going to print money out of thin air. Now, doesn't that sound like counterfeiting? You know, how does that benefit anyone? And what are they going to do? The Federal Reserve is going to print money, so all it's going to cost them is the paper and the ink and the transportation, and they're going to loan it to the federal government. Imagine that. That's how corrupt our fiat system is. They're going to print money and loan it to the government so the government can do shit with it. That is going to devalue. That's going to cause stupid inflation. All right, we're keeping it in check. It's supposed to be at like 2% because the Federal Reserve feels like, you know, most Americans are so stupid they don't notice 2% inflation, and we can keep... Inflation is just a hidden tax. There's no reason prices ever have to rise. Houses should still cost $50, but inflation is just a tax. So once you start injecting paper phony money into the economy, inflation ensues. It's a byproduct. The last the last large money printing event was during COVID, where the Fed printed 700 million that they report. They probably printed more. And what did that do? What did that accomplish? Okay, everyone got their stimmy checks, you know, and all the rest of the bullshit. Okay, fine. But what did and that was the last of their printing. That was the largest of the last. They printed billions and billions and billions and billions, but $700 billion they printed. That caused inflation. We saw the highest inflation since Carter was in office. Inflation after that was, in the beginning of Joe What's-his-name's administration, was at 9.57%. 9.57%. That's insane. That's insane. That's beyond insane. That's like, okay, today I'm going to buy this for $100. And then tomorrow it's going to cost you $109.57. That's an insane amount of money. That's when prices of houses became unaffordable. I mean, with the average person, good luck getting a house now, you know? That's all due to that freaking money printing. So the money printing that's going to take place over the next couple of months, thanks to the Fed, is going to be like, fuck. So, all I'm saying, let's get walking. I'm bored over here already. And I want to get off that tangent. It's not very Christmassy. Yeah, do what you can. Do what it takes 2 or 3 things, so be it. But yeah, put away what you can and invest it. And take your freaking crypto off exchanges. There's been so many hacks on exchanges and hot wallets of crypto. Trust Wallet got hacked. What's the other one that got hacked? Not Cold Card. The Blockstream Jade got freaking hacked, and it was their own fault. I don't use hot wallets, and I don't use Blockstream Jade. Get yourself a Cold Card. Stay away from Tangent, too. Anyway, so do what you can over the next couple of years. So, when I'm thinking about investing, I got one last thing to talk about. All right. The best, and there was beds in there for like $3,000, $5,000, $7,000. And I buy this, I'm into plush. It's got to be soft. Memory foam can eat a bag. I hate memory foam. I hate that feeling of being like stuck in a mold that you can't like roll over or whatever. I hate that sensation. So yeah, screw memory foam. But I like plush. And all the beds out there are firm. I mean, what's the purpose of firm beds? You know, some people say they're better for friggin' boot knocking or whatever. I beg to differ. But firm, I don't get. Oh, my back pain went away since I started sleeping on the floor. Okay, cool story, not me. I like soft. So soft beds are very hard to find. However, when you do find one, they're generally cheaper because they're less popular. So I scored a nice, beautiful plush bed, and this was at Macy's, and I got it for 50% off. No, I got it for 55% off, free delivery, and they took the old one with them, and they set it up, and they put duties on when they came in my place, and they took the old one out and weren't judgmental about the stains and everything. I mean, it was just freaking smooth. So I got free delivery. Oh, and then out of the freaking clear blue, they sent me this amazing blanket. Freaking amazing. Fleece on one side, faux sheepskin on the other. It said Serta on it, the whole shit. And I'm just like, whoa, this is the best blanket I ever had. It's not too hot, not too cool. It's got some weight to it. So where I'm going with this is it's an investment. I'll tell you right now, if you're going to invest in anything, invest in your sleep. Invest in it. My other mattress wasn't bad. Oh, it's got a 10-year warranty. If it goes down over an inch, they say take a string and put it from end to end. And if there's a dip in there that's bigger than an inch, they'll replace it for free for 10 freaking years. And I got a 55% off. Anyway, it was still an investment. It still wasn't like cheap or anything. However, it's an investment. Go get a nice bed. It's game changing. I mean, I rarely sleep. On average, I sleep anywhere from 3 to 5 hours a night. That's just me. You know, I sleep 3 to 5 hours a night. On a good night, 6, 7. Like lately, I slept, Christmas Day. I wasn't riding work Christmas Day. Well, I did a little, but 6, 7 hours. That's fine. I can't sleep more than 6 or 7 hours anyway. Hold on. Bonk. But yeah, invest in a bed. You're gonna because then everything else is good. I mean, sleeping. I don't like the light. That's annoying AF. Music's loud as fuck over here too. But if you get a comfortable bed, you sleep better, and better sleep is more refreshing. I mean, if I get my 4-hour average night sleep, but it's different. It's not like, it's deep, and it's healing and refreshing, and sometimes I don't even want to get out of the bed. I'm just like, no, that's kind of cool. And I do have one of those adjustable, and it vibrates. Not like the old school ones where you put a quarter and it felt like it was living through an earthquake. It's got that little kind of mild thing going on. I rarely use it. I don't like it on the head, but I do like it on the feet sometimes. But yeah, a good bed is worth every penny. I mean, it's I wouldn't say life-changing, but it's life-rewarding. It'll make the rest of your life more pleasant. So if you're gonna invest in something besides Bitcoin and SCHD, go get yourself a bed. Go do what I did. And it was kind of a major purchase for me, I mean, not that it was a lot of money, but I'm frugal. Could I have slept in that mattress? That mattress is almost 10 years old, I think. And it was okay. It wasn't bad, but this is on a whole different level. It's just a whole different freaking level. And it's heavy, too. The other one I could flip around. This one, not so much. And I do like I can't sleep because I'm a side sleeper. So I can't sleep with the top or the bottom. Like it goes like, it does one of these. They call it like zero gravity, where you just kind of like cockpit it out, but it's awesome for watching TV and shit. So I got the big 75 and whatever on the other end, but invest in a good bed. The worst thing you can do for yourself is be cheap on the bed. Hey, you don't have to spend like thousands of dollars, but I mean, if you want to, that's you. yeah, side sleeping is, for me, that's where it's at. Remember waterbeds back in the day? I had a waterbed back in the day. I didn't find it advantageous for boot knocking on any level. It was cool to tell people, you'd be like, I got a waterbed. You know, but it was cold. And I had the one that was kind of tight, you know. And that was the other thing. They told me that bed was not going to be delivered until January 17th. And then I got a call out of the blue. They're like, yo, you want your bed? You bring it tomorrow on a Saturday. I'm like, fuck yeah. Bring it on. You know, and they came and the booties. Oh, and they rolled a red carpet out. I shit you not. Everywhere where they were walking, they brought red carpets and rolled them out so that they wouldn't be stepping on my shit or anything, you know? I was like, this is freaking cool. And I duped them a couple bucks, you know, because that's the way to do it. They were cool. But, yeah, treat yourself. Get out of that. If your bed is like, nah, go get you a new bed. And now they have like the no max, you know, you don't need a box spring type of deal. I don't know where this cough came from. I didn't start coughing until I got here. That's weird. I gotta take something when I get home. But yeah, I don't need the, zero gravity mode. Boink. And my bed's got lights underneath it too. I press a button, boop. Because I bought the contraption, the adjustable bed part. And then the frame it sits inside the frame, you know. I got like a big sleigh bed. I'm all about the friggin' bedroom. The bedroom's my jam. my bedroom's like, you know, like my resort. You know, I bust my friggin' ass. My bedroom's a jam.